video. What I would like to show you is how our family likes to make s'mores using our leftover Peeps. We've been doing this for a very long time, and I think a lot of people use this method to make their s'mores. And if you hear any noises in the background, we have a kitty that's visiting and wandering around. And I say we because Ashley, who is 11, is here helping me. This is my daughter, Ashley, and she is going to help me put these Peeps s'mores together. Ashley, are you ready to help me put these Peeps s'mores together?
Sure.
So here we have the basic ingredients. Graham crackers, Hershey bars, and Peeps. And then we also have a paper plate. As you can see here, Ashley is opening up the graham crackers and putting them on the plate for us. And now she is going to put the chocolate on the graham crackers. In this part, she is going to take out 2 graham crackers for the tops of the s'mores and place them on a separate plate. Now she is going to place the Peeps on top of the chocolate. Okay, so now we're going to put our s'mores in the microwave. So now Ashley is pulling the s'mores out of the microwave, and she is going to put the tops on them, and in a moment she's going to taste test them for us. Okay, so now my helper Ashley is going to test one of these s'mores for us. Okay, go ahead. Ashley, how is it?
Great.
Now we are going to show you how we like to make s'mores with leftover Peeps. And I say leftover, but we clearly have new packages here. And so, but usually it's leftovers. And using Peeps, and then we're going to make them in the oven. And I'm saying we because in the last piece I had Ashley with me, and this time I have Maddie, who is 16. Maddie, are you ready to help me put these s'mores together?
Yes, I am. Okay,
So the first thing we're going to do is put some aluminum foil on the sheet pan, and Maddie's going to do that for us. Go ahead, Maddie. Our next step is Maddie is going to put our graham crackers on the sheet pan, and ours are pre-broken. They came to us that way. We did not do that. Now we're ready for our Peeps. Maddie, can you pick up those 2 packages of Peeps over there, please? And we'll show them. Let's show them. We had to go get new Peeps because we went through the last package fairly quickly. Plus, this one is really, really good, and I wanted to get some before they ran out at the store. So, Maddie, which Peeps would you like to use for these s'mores?
the pink ones.
Okay, perfect. Put the others aside. Now we're ready to put this in the oven. Okay, before we go to the oven, I have a little disclaimer, which is please do not be shocked by my oven. It is very old, and we do need to replace it, and it's disgusting because I haven't cleaned it in a long time. I stopped cleaning it because we intend to get a new oven, but that is taking longer than I thought it was going to. So I'm so sorry. I want to show you how we do these Peeps. And so we're going to move forward now. We have our oven set to 400 degrees. They're puffing and their eyes are gone. Okay, so one thing that we learned in making these is that the graham crackers get extremely hot in the oven. So we let them cool just a little bit before we are attempting to taste them. Okay, so now Maddie is ready to, our s'more is now cooled off a little bit and she's ready to test it for us. There, Maddie, how is it?
Turned out great.
So the campfire is what started it all with this video. During spring break, we decided to build a campfire and toast Peeps s'mores in our backyard. Like a good mom, I left my phone inside the house because I wanted to focus on that special moment with my family. But I took one bite of those party cake Peeps and I just knew I had to create this video. And I'm so happy that I did. In the process, I got to make some really fun memories with my family, even after the campfire, and I got to capture them on video and in pictures. When making specifically Peeps s'mores over the campfire, there's a couple of things that are a good idea to keep in mind. First of all, the Peeps are a little stickier than regular marshmallows. They really stick to the fingers and the tongs as well. I just wrapped a wet paper towel around ours and let them soak for a few minutes and they came out fine. I hope you are enjoying this video so far. Now we are going to switch gears and make some Rice Krispies with Peeps. First, I am going to butter the pan. You probably could also use cooking spray, but I always just use butter since it's inside the Rice Krispie treats. The recipe I'm using is from Kellogg's, the Rice Krispies original recipe. And what I'm going to do is first measure out the cereal. So it says 6 cups of cereal. So I'm going to measure it out in this bowl and transfer it to this bowl. So let's transfer this to this bowl. And we'll set it aside. Okay. And then it calls for three tablespoons of butter, but I'm putting in 4 because I like it a little bit on the buttery side. Okay. And then I'm combining these two kinds of Peeps together. The recipe says 4 cups of marshmallows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 cups of the regular marshmallows, approximately. Should have opened this better. Okay, that is about 3. I want it more Peeps than, okay. Marshmallow. And then I'm going to put in the Peeps. And the girls would have loved doing this job, pulling them apart. Okay. And that is, it's a little over 4. You can see that. But that's okay. Put this thing in the microwave and heat it up. Okay, so they got pretty puffy and I decided to pull them and give them a quick stir, and then they look like almost ready, but I'm going to stick them back in for the rest of the time and let them cook a little bit longer. Just so you know, I have 2 cats that are wandering around because they love it when I video or take pictures or anything. And so they're very nosy. And so hopefully they'll be quiet. But they're really wanting to get up here and see what I'm doing. But obviously, I'm not going to let them do that because we're working with food. Okay, so the marshmallows are all nice and melted. That was Rosie noise. If you heard that, that was Rosie going inside the cabinet. Okay, so the marshmallows are all nice and melted and perfect. Yummy. And now we're going to add the cereal and I like to do it. This is hard to do. I've seen YouTubers do this many times, but I don't know if I've seen anybody do Rice Krispies, but cooking. Okay. So I don't want to get any more on the counter. But I like to do it in small batches. I've seen people just dump the whole thing, but I like to do it in small batches. Look how pretty and pink that is. Psst, cut it out. I would show you what they're doing, but our cabinets are so disturbing. Our kitchen is old, and so anyway, okay, it's looking pretty good. I think a little bit more cereal. I may not go all the way with the cereal. I don't know, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Maybe I should stop at that. That would be about half of the cereal. Maybe I should have put more. I think that looks good. I think I'll stop. So the Rice Krispies are ready to go in the pan, and I'm just going to dump them in there. And one thing that I forgot to do is put butter on this spoon. Usually I remember that, or Pam or something. Anything to help it just kind of loosen up off the spoon. But that's what I usually do that. And I just forgot this time. But I'll tell you, and then at least you'll have it in your brain to think about it. It's not that big a deal, but it does help. Okay, it's really sticking, but I don't want you to have to watch me scrape this guy too. Okay, I'm gonna put a little butter on my hands to help me push it down into place. Okay, and so that's what it looks like. And they taste so good. I mean, I love them. Like, this is how I would actually make the Rice Krispies. It's gonna be sped up though, and am putting the sugar from the Peeps onto the top of the Rice Krispies. I was supposed to mix them like in with the marshmallows, but I forgot, and so I just sprinkled them across the top. And I also decided to add some chocolate chips that I had on hand, and that's always a fun thing to do to Rice Krispies. So here I am with both batches of Rice Krispies, and they both turned out great. I definitely prefer winging it and just throwing it whatever I have in. It's quicker and I feel more comfortable with it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks. What I need to do is, we're waiting on the cat to go to the bathroom. Hold on. Hang with me there. Their litter box is not in the kitchen. It's actually in the entryway. It's a different room, but it's not far. Okay. All right, so we're done with that. Hopefully we're done with the cat drama. Feel the rush of something that you've never done.